for a heartbeat that some things may be impossible. That a goal can never exceed the imagination's reach. Here, the lesson is simple and clearly understood. The fire that lights every champion's eye was first kindled in a child's heart. Each of these ladies has traveled that path, from child to champion, worn Olympic gold and world championship crowns. Today marks a crossroad, a gentle turn toward new dreams, or the next serious step on that well-traveled road. From Lowell, Massachusetts, this is an ERA Real Estate Championship Series event. The Women's Professional Gymnastics Championship. And hello, everyone. Welcome to Tsongas Arena. Bill McAtee, along with Olympic gold medalists Julianne McNamara and Peter Vidmart. It's good to have you with us today. Tremendous array of gymnastic talent, world champions, Olympic gold medalists. And really, as we look ahead, Julianne, to Sydney in the year 2000, these young women have some decisions to make.
Well, it really is a crucial time in a sport like gymnastics. The 2-year mark heading toward the Olympic Games in 2000 is a decision-making time. You have to decide if you're going to make the commitment and have enough time to prepare for the games. Shannon Miller is still keeping the door open. Dominique Dawes is keeping the door open. She's training seriously to try to earn a spot at the Goodwill Games. Dominique Moceanu, she has made her decision. She wants to compete in the games in 2000. She's young enough at 16. She's talented enough. And I think the real reason behind it, I think she feels like she has a lot more left inside and she wants to go for an individual medal. And Peter, certainly one of the interesting stories to follow, Kim Zmeskal back in competition for the first time since the '92 Olympics in Barcelona.
Yeah, that's a long retirement. Kim was the first ever U.S. World All-Around Champion at the 1991 World Championships. And then everybody expected her to take home that gold medal in the All-Around in 1992. It didn't happen. She's 22 years old. She's going to make one more chance at a big comeback here. She's got a great reputation in the sport. She's a great competitor, but she's got to really show that strength now in this arena. This is a great meet to start.
All right, Peter, thank you very much. Here's a look at our 8 competitors. That includes Amy Chow, a member of the 1996 Olympic gold medal team. And let's go now to the 4th member of our broadcast team, Andrea Joyce, who's with Kim Zmeskal's new coach.
Thanks, Bill. I'm with Mary Lee Tracy, Kim Zmeskal's coach, and the woman who probably has watched Kim's comeback efforts closer than anyone. Obviously, this isn't the Olympics or a world championship, but how important is this event for Kim to gauge where she is?
This is an important event for Kim because it's a competition, and some of these kids are ones that she competed with, some are brand new, and this is an event for her to see, do I really, really want to do this again? Can I still handle the competition pressure, and is it still fun?
What went through your mind when you found out she wanted to come back and she wanted to work with you?
I was a little bit shocked. She came back just to coach at the beginning, and then she realized there was still something in her heart, and she still wanted to do gymnastics. And so first I had to step back because I've always looked up to Kim and idoled and respected her work ethic and ability, and now she wants me to coach her. And then I realized she's just a gymnast wanting to reach her goals, and I'm going to help her.
She's still got the heart and the mind of a champion, so she's off to a good start.
Yes, her heart and her drive is what's going to get her there.
All right, thanks so much.
Bella Caroli, Kim Zmeskal's longtime coach, but now coached by Mary Lee Tracy. Here's a look at the format. 2 days of competition, NCAA rules. Day 1 scores account for 40%. The scores tomorrow, 60%. And of course, the competitor with the highest 2-day total will win the event. And up first on the vault, Amy Chow.
And because of the NCAA rules, you're probably going to see higher scores than you normally would, say, in the Olympic Games. The requirements are a little easier.
19-year-old, currently a pre-med student at Stanford.
Pike front with a half. An excellent vault. It's very difficult. It's valued at a 10.0. And the only real problem in that vault is she has a slight leg separation on the pre-flight. Watch right there. But good pop off the horse and a great landing.
So Amy awaits her marks in her first vault. And it is 9.85 for Amy Chow.
And that's a good start for Amy. Once again, these scoring rules make it easier for her to score a 9.85. Normally in the Olympic Games, she couldn't score that high, even if she did the vault perfectly, because it has a lower value.
Same vault, pike front with a half twist. Much better vault.
She had a lot more distance on this vault, was able to get a little more power off of the horse. Still that separation in the legs, but it's a good vault for her to land, because as she does the half turn, she can see the ground very early, enabling her to hopefully stick that landing when she does these vaults. Once again, as she goes over the top, she can see the ground right about there, and it makes it easier for her to zero in on the ground.
And some congratulatory hugs for Amy Chow as she awaits her second marks.
And the score for Amy Chow, second vault, 9.9.
And there it is, a 9.9 for Amy Chow on her second vault. And up next, the 18-year-old from Russia, Yevgenia Rosghina.
She was a member of the '94 World Championship team for Russia that won a bronze medal. She'll actually tumble onto the board. Yurchenko vault, half, front out in a laid-out position.
Little step on the landing, but you can see she really trains those landings. When you see in the replay, as she does the layout half front, her shoulders are very high, her arms are extended as she comes out of the half. Here she goes, does the half into the front. Look at those arms, ready for a good landing, but she was just a little bit too far back and had to take that step. Once again, good body position all around, just had to take that little step.
And the mark for Rosghina.
And the score for Yevgenia's first vault, 9.6.
9.6.
And now she's thinking about that landing, because if she can land this vault, she knows she can score higher. Good fast approach. Again, hops on the landing. That will cost her a few tenths.
She definitely had more power, though, on that vault. Got a little bit more distance. I think that's another reason why her score wasn't so high. Good overview shot. Good form all around. Too much rotation that time. Kind of overcompensated for a step backwards in the last vault. Just too much rotation. Has to take that hop forward.
And the score for Yevgenia's second vault, 9.65.
So a slight improvement, 9.65 for Rosghina. And there's Shannon Miller, the most decorated American gymnast of all time, male or female. And we'll see her first vault when we come back.